Now, let us move on with Q&A session. Audiences can ask anything related to ZMW or the sharing discussions with Dr. Salasia and Madam Nadia just now in the chat box. Don't worry, I will read out for you. Okay, to Dr. Salasia, how do you sign up for the Graduate Professional Series?
Thank you, Miss Aifa, for the question. And thank you, Madam Nadia. I was so thrilled to hear about oil rig, and I never been to an oil rig. I've seen in the movies, and I know man works on oil rig. For a woman to work on an oil rig is so cool. It's so cool. Okay. masih teruja lagi dengan Madam Nadia punya sharing tadi kan. So alright, thank you for the question, because so many people actually ask about this graduate professional development series. They want to have detail. They don't want to have like this 1 hour only, 1 hour each or 45 minutes each from speakers. They don't want to have this 1 hour session only. They want to know the whole package, you know, what to do, how to write, how to answer. So the ZNW is providing this whole series. And then if you want, we can give you individually or with your friends or group of friends. But we can also go through your university so that we can have more practical training. What I mean is not only talking one side, you know, ajar macam cikgu, but we will have a lot of practical sessions, apa orang kata, latih to be, and we will give you samples, and we will have mock interviews, and then we will go through your resume one by one. Itu semua tak boleh buat dalam masa 1 jam. Dia mesti kena ada siri lah, maknanya at least 1 weekend, you know, 2 days or 2 days program, or you want to have 1 month program of every weekend pun boleh. So what I would suggest is everyone can enroll at ZNW and can contact ZNW and can contact Miss Aifa also, or maybe can contact your guardian, which is your career counselor, Madam Liza, if you are very interested to be in the series for the very detail of career development focus or guide.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Salasia. So this question is, will soft skill and resume quality affect in getting a better salary?
I think Madam Nadia can answer that, because Madam Nadia deals a lot with technical, so you know, essential skill or soft skill affect or not.
I mean, it will go back to the completeness of the CV or the resume, right? So if you feel like you're going to the technical role or the position, so you need to make sure that it will tie back to the skills that needed to match or needed to the role. And you know, at the end of it, maybe at the last section of the resume or the CV, you'll have like a salary request. So to me, it's important to you to just, you know, state the salary that you want, but please bear in mind, in the pandemic situation and all, you may not be getting what you want, but be flexible and be open to the discussion about the salary. And usually when a company is like hiring, they have like a industrial benchmarking or like a survey done already. So for example, they know in 2020, so you guys are like graduating this year, probably the opening will be in 2022. They have already done with the GDP, with the benchmarking with some other companies, and then they know for sure, like for example, the range of the salary that for the fresh graduates to receive in 2022 to match with the world GDP or something like that. So that would be the so-called like the box or like the benchmarking of the salary. But if you feel like you are going for the more senior, the more technical role or position, definitely it will bring some percentage increase to the salary offered. So for example, we had some of the folks applying for a job in IT, but they had like an extra credential, as in they have some Microsoft CCNA or CCNP for networking, and I know that they have been added with some other percentage because of that qualification. So it's good, as Dr. Salasia said, if you have that credentials or extra certificates or honors, put it there. It will bring some value.
So my first question is, how did you juggle between being a mother and also being a working engineer? That was the first question. And the second question, I believe there will be a time when you feel like burnt out or giving up on doing the things that you are currently doing. So I would like to know what really motivates you to not giving up and keep on going. Yeah, that was my second question. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Arnie. So how do I juggle between work and my personal life? So first of all, I have a very good support system. So I have my husband to really take care of the household. So especially when we were in Houston, you just imagine we were like in a different country altogether, with different cultures, different people, different friends, and we do not have our families there. So he helped me out in a way. He will allow me to do my work, and then he will take care of the boys and also my cat as well. And it's not easy. It's difficult. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned, you just need to know where are you heading to, and what is your mission and vision that you want to get in your life, and also in your professional life. Like to me, I always work hard to get what I want to be right now, and I work hard because I know that I want to get that business opportunity, and also to work in some other countries outside of Malaysia. So know your core and have a very good support system in your life, especially with your parents, from your parents, your families, and from your spouse. And also, there were like a lot of times where I feel like burning out, and then also I want just to give up, put everything and then slam the door and topple the table, and then that's it. But to me, go back to the dua and prayers. And also, if you feel like you need to trash out, just go to someone that you really trust, like maybe to your sister, to your brother, maybe to your mom or to your parents, right? Don't be afraid. Just be vulnerable at that really point of time. Just maybe like one time, let it go. Talk to your friends, and if you feel like you don't have a very good circle that you can trust, go out there and have some fun. For example, go out for running, jogging. And when I was like single, I don't really trust some of the folks with my professional life, right? Because somehow the circle is so small, it will go back to you and eat you up. So what I did was, I always go out to do scuba diving. I'll do like a cannonball, from the boat to the sea, and then I feel like better after that. So try that as well. Very good question, Arnie. I appreciate it.
Okay, so this is a question for Dr. Salasia. There's two questions actually. One is, how is the music programs in ZMW? And then there is one question here from Antonian. Good afternoon. I'm Ang from UTHM. I have a question to Dr. Salasia. What motivates you to go for a PhD? Do your PhD help in your career advancement?
Hi, okay. Maybe I will answer the question from Ang Chun Yuan first. Okay, not just you, Mr. Ang, not just you. So many people also ask because they feel that why do I have to have a PhD? Am I going to teach? But I love teaching also. I love teaching. I love talking to you guys also. But actually, what motivates me to do a PhD is actually for me, studying, doing degree or master or PhD is something that belongs to you. That's something that cannot be taken away from you. What I mean is, when I study, I know that all the knowledge and all the education from my lecturers and all the sharing sessions and all the theses, the research that I did for PhD is all for me. There are many things that I do for other people. For example, ialah jadi mak pun, you do as a mom pun, you do things for your children, and then as a wife you do things for your husband or your family or your marriage, and then at work you do things for your employers, and then so many things, because we want to be a good contributor in this life, right? Orang yang baik ialah orang yang memberi manfaat kepada orang lain. But I feel that doing PhD is actually for me, for my personal development. So that what motivates me to do PhD. Ada juga orang yang tanya, kalau tak buat PhD pun boleh juga kan? You can go for other things also, like Madam Nadia do a lot of diving. I cannot dive. So it's actually up to you. I love studying because I feel when I get something in terms of study, masters, PhD, even like you all are bachelors, it belongs to me. Nobody can take that away from me. But the second part of the question is about does it affect, right? Affect my career? The answer is yes. Because when you have that, people will know that you have a little bit more knowledge. Tak adalah pandai sangat kan? A little bit more knowledge in terms of what you're studying lah. For me, my PhD was about sustainability. Of course, my case study is UM Land itself, which is the property development in Malaysia. So, but I love sustainability because it includes sustainability in 3 areas. That means just not not just about the financial part. It's also on the political and the cultural part. So, my point is, when you know more or a little bit more about sustainability, you can talk about it later. Because I love talking, I love sharing. So at least the information or the knowledge that I got from my doctorate, I can share with other people. So it does, it does bring weight to my career right now. Many people invite me to do talks, not just on career development. They also want me to talk in terms of sustainability, which is related to my PhD. So it brings mileage to my career. And then maybe at the end of the day, if I feel that I want to do more teaching, because I like teaching but not yet, so maybe if I want to do more teaching, I can switch my job into being a lecturer in a university, something like that pun boleh juga kan. So I think if you do mencari ilmu kan, maksudnya do PhD or masters, is actually for you. It will be very valuable for you. You can do many things with it. You can have more confidence, you can talk more, to more people, and then do more with your credential. So that what motivates me, and then that brings a much more weight and effects to my career, big effects actually. And then another question by Miss Aifa just now, about music, yes, macam Madam Nadia tadi, dia pergi diving kan, and then she's really into sports, and I said, other than being a mother and an engineer, but ZNW is all about music. We are all about education, we are all about music. So something to release you from this challenging world kan, nak kerja lagi, about your life lagi, boyfriend lah, girlfriend lah, apalah kan, for you kan, study lagi kan, nak graduate and everything. It's massive things that you have to deal with life. So why not, join music, and then create music and then do music together, because ZNW is a music school, and then we don't just teach children. Our CEO, our Sezai also have programs, music programs for university students. Tak semestinya you pandai main instrumen saja, nak belajar pun boleh, tapi it's like nak tunjuk bakat pun boleh. So I think ZNW has a lot of opportunities to youngsters, youth like you all, to explore the music that you like, the programs that you do, can do or collaborate between UTHM and yourself and ZNW. So I love music. I love supporting music. Menyanyi pun I love. Pandai menyanyi I ni kan. Kalau dalam bilik air yang menjerit-jerit tu I lah kan. So that become a relief for me, and then it's a really good sports for me. Music and arts brings me peace and happiness in this jungle of corporate world.
All right, thank you, Dr. Sanasia. Thank you to Madam Nadia.